My dark and lovely souls, my name is Lenny Graves, and I am that all-American Antichrist, and I'm here to tell you about the key beneath the stone. You know how if I'm old, my dark and lovely souls, when I was young, you put your key under a rock in front of the door so you could get in. You're facing a locked door, and the way to open that lock is via the key. And the key is not hidden anywhere. Well, I'm going to tell you where it's hidden. It's in there still. And the way that we do that is with the tarot cards. I'm going to kind of give you a little direction to get you out of the situation that you're in right now, because I think some of you might be stuck out there and you need some guidance. If you saw a few of my other readings, again, sometimes the stars, my dark and lovely souls, I get vibes. And I think it's just the world we live in right now. You got a lot of folks that are stuck, a lot of folks that are in rooms with no doors, or those doors are locked, or they just don't see it, right? They're just not seeing anything. And we'll see if we can't find, if I can shuffle cards today, we'll see if we can't find a key to the door of one of our problems, right? So the Strength card is the first card I pull. I'm going to pull 3 cards. Death. And then the 9 of Wands. I can't make this up, my dark and lovely souls. A couple weeks ago, I did a reading, and I actually posted the video recently. It's called Are You Stuck? It actually irritated some of my followers, because I said in that video is that you're stuck, and the only person who's going to unstick you is you, right? They're not going to have a magic spell to fix it. Nobody's going to come in to save you. That you're tired and you're broken, but the way to get out of your situation is to do it yourself. I'm going to reiterate that today, even though it makes people mad, because the cards are kind of telling me that yet again, because people don't seem to want to get this through, is that when I had done the original reading, a lot of people told me all the problems that they had. They were old, or the relationship, or they were broke, or a lot of different things. And they had missed the point of the reading is, yes, I understand all of these things, and all of these things are horrible. But the thing is no one's coming to save us from these things. It doesn't matter how Herculean it seems, we have to be Hercules back, right? We got to take Atlases because it's just there. I get it sucks. And that's this reading reiterating this, because people need to hear this, is when we're mired in the suck, we've got to pull ourselves out, right? Nobody else is going to do it. Strength. We got to get strong, right? That's what ends it. And it's tiring, yes, but when we do that, can't make it up. 4 of Wands. We get that happy home, perfect life that we were always looking for. But we got to do it. We got to do it ourselves. And when you tell me, like, how you can't do it because of whatever, you're missing the point of what I'm telling you. Yes, I get that, but you have to do it anyway. There's a thing that in life, my dark and lovely souls, I really try to do is if you can't, you must. If there's something in life that you have trouble doing or that you can't do, you have to do it. You just don't give yourself a choice because it's a weakness, right? If you're scared of heights, go jump off of cliffs into lakes until you're not anymore. If you're scared of riding fast on motorcycles, take one down 150 miles down the freeway until you can't. It just doesn't bother you anymore. The things that we're afraid to do, the things that are hard for us to do, if the doctor says your knees are bad and you can't squat, you wrap them up. You do what you got to do, because if you can't do something, you have to make it a priority to do it, no matter how arduous of a task that is. If you don't, then you're just going to fail. And unlike grade school, my dark and lovely souls, and I don't want to be lecturing this way, is there's no grading system. There's no A, B, C, or D, or F. You just either pass or fail life. You either succeed or you don't. It's really kind of what it is. If you want to change your circumstance, you have to change your circumstance. And I don't care how many times you've lost. I don't care how tired you are. I don't care about the problems that you have. And I'm not saying that in a way that I don't care. Of course I care. You are my dark and lovely souls. I talk to you guys all the time. But in this context, I can't care about it because you have to fix it yourself. So you can't take it as an excuse. Does that make sense? And I know that sounds harsh, and I don't want it to, but it's the truth. Sometimes in life, we just have to take, it doesn't matter who did it. It doesn't matter what happened. If we want to fix our situation, if we want to be happy, we don't make excuses for ourselves. We become a lion, right? We become lions in a world of hyenas. And when we do that, we change our situation. We get out of it. Even though it makes us tired, because at the end of the day, it is worth it. My dark and lovely souls, again, I hope this doesn't seem lectury or like some kind of weird like coach video or something like that. That's not what it's supposed to be. It's a reiteration of something that people have to hear in our lives. I've had to hear this in my life. Most people do a couple times in your life is, I know it sucks, but it's gonna suck. You just got to get through it. So if you're lonely, you got to keep looking. If you're broke, you got to keep pushing. If you're sick, you got to start living as healthy as you can to beat it, right? Whatever it takes, you're the one who ends your situation. No matter how huge it seems, no matter how impossible it seems, you got to face it head on. Does that make sense? You do. And again, like I said, this reading just resonates so hard with another reading that I did. I feel like I have to reiterate it again. I'm not. So if you're stuck, my dark and lovely souls, especially right now, the world is a hard, hard place. The key that you're looking for, the key under the rock that's hidden, is you. You're the key to all the doors. You're the answer. It's the will that you find within. And I know, like I said, some of you guys out there I have read have just been dealing with some stuff. You've been going through the ringer. I get it, and I feel for you. I get it. I do. And I if I wish there was something I could do about it, if I could abracadabra and fix it for you, my dark and lovely souls, I would, but it doesn't work that way. For some of you guys out there, you have to pull yourself up no matter how tired you are. So take it on the chin. Get up. Go 12 rounds with Apollo. Doesn't matter if you win. You went the 12 rounds. You don't quit. You don't give up. And then you open the door that you're looking for. That's the key. Just don't quit. Okay, my dark and lovely souls? Again, I hate that. I don't like being like Vince Lombardi and stuff like that, but it just needed to be done. You guys got to get up. It's like I said, the video where I did is very similar. It's just people were like, well, yeah, but I have this and this, and I get it, and that sucks, but you have to get past it, right? You got to get past it. So my dark and lovely souls, my name is Lenny Graves. You can find me at Lenny Graves on TikTok and YouTube, and you can find me at Dysfunctional Enlightenment on Facebook and Instagram. If you like the way that I read cards, yes, in my preachy, rocky way. I'm teasing. This is a rare reading, but it just needs to be said. You can always get a reading at thelennygraves.com. Also sell spells, books, all that kind of good stuff. I would love to see you there. My dark and lovely soul, you are absolutely amazing. This is not me telling you you're not. This is me telling you need to go be amazing because you've gotten a headspace that maybe you don't think you can. But you can. I promise you. I'm your sign from the universe. So go out there and do it. We'll go like this. You have the best night, my dark and lovely soul. Be amazing.